of her routine.
Good evening, everyone. Welcome back to Ghosting with Anya. I'm your host, Anya Smith, also the author of Anya's Ghost Stories Volume 1 and Volume 2, The Return of the Dead. And yes, guys, I see you too. Thanks. So, we've got a new story for you guys tonight. It's called The Barber After Midnight. It reminds me of Johnny Depp's movie called Sweeney Todd. When he lost his wife and kid, he went completely insane. Well, in the movie, in real life, I don't know what is going on with him. Also, this morning, we finally got the washer and dryer that we are renting from a building right up down the hill from us. It's called Ace Rent to Own. So, but we finally got it hooked up this morning, and we started doing laundry after it got hooked up. So it works. I took pics, and my mom called and she said congratulations on that. So the only thing we need now is the extension cord for my treadmill. So hopefully that it will be in our front door soon, because I think my husband somehow already ordered it. Did you order it?
Yes, it's coming tomorrow.
All right, so it's coming tomorrow. I ordered him some headphones and they never showed up today. I ordered it a couple days ago, but they never showed up. I don't know why. I feel like someone stole them. So even they said it was delivered, but I'm pretty sure it never showed up at our door, our front door, or something like that. Like usually it does. Whenever I ordered something, it would come to our door. So I guess I'll have to, Chris has to buy those same headphones from Amazon and maybe see if they can come to our door.
Yes, baby.
So it's the same Tagri headphones. They're Bluetooth and they last a lot longer than the others. I mean, you do have to charge them, but right after it's like maybe 15% so of the battery. But yes. So anyway, I hope you guys are ready for the new episodes, new story. And today I took the day off because I was waiting for the guys to drop off our washer and dryer to our house and hook them up. We do have the dryer hose already, but it's connected. I also ordered the dryer cleaner hose, you know, like the tube thing that I saw on TikTok. So I ordered it and it's coming to our house, to the front door, hopefully. So it's coming on June 10th. That's our new thing. So it's cool. I've never done it. So anyway, let's get started on the story. We just got done from walking. We just got back from walking. So it didn't take that long. We took like a new path to it, like around the area. So just around the neighborhood, almost right by Baker's. So yeah.
The neighborhood.
Anyway, now I'm up here doing the show.
Yeah.
So
The neighborhood.
okay, so let's get started on this story. So he says we got the what?
Fresh peas.
Oh, yeah. We also got the actual sugar snaps green peas. You know, I used to eat green peas all the time. Kind of like chips. It's called sugar snaps green peas. It's very good and healthy, and it's a lot better than any others. It just brings back my memories, so that's the reason why I decided to eat them. So, and my little kitty's here, keeping her own mommy company. She likes to look out the window a lot. Okay, so let's get started on the story. We are still in season 5. Now we are on episode 154. So anyway, let's get started. So just sit back and relax. Please click like, share, and subscribe. And tell all your friends about it. So you can use the QR code to scan it with your cell phone camera, and it'll take you straight to my YouTube channel. So tell everyone about it. If you have the QR code, and you can check out my profile on Instagram. If you go to my little short videos, the QR code is there. You can scan it. It'll take you straight to my YouTube channel. In fact, I actually have it. So let me get it somewhere. I actually have the QR code. I can find it. Not this one. It's actually this one. Okay, this is right here. This is my QR code. You guys can literally scan it. It will literally show you what my channel looks like. So yes, that is my QR code. It's actually fun. So, but yes. Okay, so let's get started. So hopefully you guys are big fans of ghost stories. Let me know in the comments down below if you are. So if you did have any paranormal experience with a lot of paranormal stuff, and if you heard anything, like any legend stories about any haunted places and the history of it, all you gotta do is leave me a comments down below. And also another news. We're going back to Kansas City in October, and we're going to the Sally house. So, yeah. We are definitely gonna go and take a little detour only during the day to see the Sally house, because we've never been to the Sally house. It's actually amazing, but it's gonna be only in October during the day. So we're gonna check in at the Westin Hotel residence, and then we're gonna go check out the Sally house.
And another fun haunted house.
There's another one too, but which one are you talking about?
I don't know yet, babe. We'll find one.
After the Sally house?
Yeah, I'm gonna find another one at Bucket Store.
Right. And this is my little kitty.
And I'm gonna get me some ribs.
This is Tally. This is my little baby. she's only 10 and she likes to make people fun shit. She's our little girl and, well, she doesn't like other animals. She's very territorial and very protective. And she's watching mommy because mommy's doing her show. But yeah, she likes to look out the window. Her favorite thing to do is sleep, especially on her mommy's chair. Because when we get our couch and her father's office chair and my dresser, she'll probably gonna start sleeping in another spot. Yeah, she will. Wanna go see Daddy? There's Daddy.
Go ahead and put her down, baby.
Here, go to Daddy, Telly. Go to Daddy. Good girl. But yeah, so my cat just likes to, mess with a lot of shit. So let's get started on the story. I know you guys are dying to listen to it because I was, giving you some news about what we've got and what we're gonna do in a couple of months. So, and in other news, there's gonna be another movie playing tomorrow in theaters. It is called He-Man. So the original characters are gonna be doing live action. The creator of He-Man has passed away. So, and another singer has died. It was the singer from the movie called Aladdin. So, it was a black dude, I think. Yeah, he passed away, by the way.
Mm-hmm.
He did the song for, Aladdin.
Cool.
And I think also Beauty and the Beast.
Mm.
Yeah, I don't know his real name. It's kind of hard. Peebo, I think.
Cool.
I don't know. But anyway, let's get started on the story. So, yeah. But sad news is that I think maybe it might be Peebo. I don't know. It's kind of hard to pronounce it. Has passed away yesterday. Sadly, he'll be missed and remembered the way he was because he sang a lot of Disney songs. Maybe Pocahontas, but that must be the female singer. But mostly he did Aladdin and Beauty and the Beast. Those two. So, yes, he will be missed. So, all right, let's get started. Let me know in the comments if you think this story can be related to any other stories. If it's real, just let me know, because I'm hoping it would. Julian took the late cleaning job at Mercer's barber shop because it paid cash, required no customer service, smile, and let him work alone. The shop sat on a quiet corner downtown, all striped pole, nostalgia, and old framed haircut charts, faded by decades of sunlight. During the day, it was full of talk sports, local gossip, children fidgeting in chairs too big for them. But after midnight, with the blinds down and the street lights throwing pale bars across the floor, it felt like a museum of routines. Julian swept hair, wiped mirrors, sterilized combs, and counted the till for the owner, Mr. Russo, who trusted him mostly because Julian didn't steal and didn't ask questions. Yeah. For the first 2 weeks, the job was exactly what he wanted. Predictable, quiet, and over by 2 a.m. Then he heard the scissors. Something tells me by midnight, Julian somehow decided to, I don't know, do some haircuts for clients, maybe. But perhaps maybe he was just cleaning up the place before he locks it and goes home, perhaps, and gets a good night's sleep for the next shift. So there is something going on in that story, and there is a spirit probably messing with him. So let's continue on the story. The sound came from the second chair near the window, a soft, quick snip, 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 too precise to be mistaken for settling metal or his own imagination. Julian was in the back washing towels when he heard it, and he froze with his hands under the running water. When he stepped into the shop, everything looked untouched. All 4 chairs stood empty beneath their hanging lights. The capes were folded, the mirrors reflected only by the room and Julian's own uneasy posture. He told himself only places develop vocal habits. Pipes knock, hinges complain, scissors hanging too close. Together can shift with vibrations from the heater. Then the sound came again, this time accompanied by the faint squeak of a barber chair reclining. It stopped the moment Julian turned toward it. The next night he mentioned the noise to Mr. Russo, who did not laugh. Instead, the older man stared at the cash drawer longer than necessary and asked exactly which chair the sound had come from. When Julian said the second chair, Russo muttered something in Italian under his breath, and then after a pause admitted there used to be another barber in the shop named Salvatore's. Sal had worked the second chair for almost 40 years, rarely missed a day, and believed every haircut should end with a straight razor cleanup, no matter how modern styles changed around him. He died suddenly one winter after staying late to finish his last customer for a while. Afterward, Russo said a few regulars swore they could smell talc and bay rum after closing, or hear a chair turn when no one touched it. He didn't like sloppy fades. Russo added, as if that explained the dead as efficiently as the living. Apparently, some guy named Salvatore somehow died one winter. Maybe Salvatore thinks that he's probably still alive but cutting hair. But we both know that he is dead, like long dead. We don't know how he died, or maybe somehow he ended up having a heart attack and maybe that's what killed him. But we don't know. Perhaps someone or something did it, but we don't know. So if you guys think this might be the scariest story I've ever read, you might be right. It is scary. And if I were Julian, I would want to investigate it as well. Let me know if you guys had any related stories like that. If you thought it might be creepier enough, and if you went to the barbershop, got your hair cut, and then you started feeling like something scary might be right behind you. If you believe in folklores like that, I'm okay with it. Just let me know what you guys think, and I probably might investigate it. Just depends on the day. But but we would love to. So anyway, let's continue on the story. We are in 20 minutes now. This might be a little bit longer, but hopefully you guys can send me any comments or like any opinions of what you guys think about the story, and we can do some questions afterwards. I'll try my best to get some answers for you guys. And sorry about the shaky part. My cat is like scratching herself. She does that a lot, especially in the hard discs. But, she does it on the chair too. She's my baby. I love her, but she needs to take a chill pill. She needs to calm down, and she needs to find another, soft spot for her to lay on. So let's continue on the story. My baby just likes to cause troubles a lot, but I love her anyway. We have a cat, but we treat her like a human child. So I already gave her some food earlier, right before 6 p.m. And I'm still knitting, knit one, purl one. So, but yeah, changing colors is pretty cool, and make it pretty, like not just one solid color, but multiple colors would be better. All right, let's continue on the story. Julian tried not to let the story into his head, yet once you have been handed a name, an unexplained sound becomes harder to dismiss. On Thursday, after locking the front door and flipping the sign to closed, he noticed the second chair had rotated slightly toward the mirror. He was certain he had left it facing straight while he stood staring at the leather seat, depressed as if someone had just sat down, not hard enough to creak dramatically, just enough to leave the unmistakable shape of invisible weight. The room smelled suddenly of shaving cream and warm clippers. Julian backed toward the counter without taking his eyes off the chair. In the mirror above it, for one brief second, he saw not the empty shop, but the outline of a man standing behind the chair, with scissors in one hand and a comb in the other. Then the reflection snapped back to normal. Yeah, this is kind of freaky for Julian. So if you guys think it might be creepy and scary at the same time, it might be, but I would still be in process with that. So, but yeah. Anyway, I hope you guys know if this makes any sense to you guys. Any story I read does not make any sense because I'm still like processing all that and reading it, and it makes my hair kind of stand up behind my neck, especially in my arms or whatever, anywhere, but still, it just gives me that chill. I can feel that. My blood like freaking boils just like that. Creeps up all around me, but still. So anyway, let's continue on the story. Julian should have quit then, but money and pride had a way of making haunting feel negotiable. Instead, he started paying closer attention. He noticed combs moved from the disinfectant jar to the counter in neat working order after he had already put them away. Once, after leaving a broom leaning crooked near chair 2, he came back from the restroom to find it rehung properly in the utility closet. Another time, he forgot to cover the jar of blue disinfectant before wiping down the sink and returned to find the lid placed beside it with old-fashioned tidiness. The ghost, if that's what it was, seemed less interested in frightening him than in correcting him. Julian almost found that insulting. Then one Saturday, a teenager came in just before close, asking for a quick trim before prom photos. Russo was gone, so Julian did the cut himself. It looked fine to him, but after the kid left, the scissors at chair 2 began snapping furiously in short, irritated bursts until Julian redid the blend on the mannequin. Heard in the training corner without being asked. Telly, don't touch my thing. Sorry about that, guys. She trying to touch my laptop. I gotta make sure she does not mess with my laptop. So this is why. No, Tally, you can't touch Mommy's laptop. Mommy doesn't like it. What if you push the wrong button and you're gonna end up freaking messing with it? No, you cannot mess with it. Sorry about that, guys. I gotta make sure she does not mess with it. It's the only reason why I need my thing. So I love my cat very much, but I just don't like her messing with it. This is why my personal life can be different from, me doing my show. I mean, I love her, but I just don't want her to touch my laptop. All right, let's continue on the story. We're almost done here. After this, we'll be doing questions, and I'll get my best answers to you all. We'll figure some shit out. My co-host here should help out too.
Yes, he always does.
I hope so. The true turning point came during a storm when the power flickered but never fully went out. Julian was finishing up alone, towel over his shoulder, when the front bell jingled, even though the door remained locked. In the mirror, he saw a man enter, wearing an old wool coat, and sit directly in chair 2. Julian spun around. No one was there, but the chair lowered on its own. The footrest clicked up, and in the mirror, the seated figure remained. An older man with gray at the temples and ring on his shoulders. Eyes closed as if he had been coming to this barber long enough to trust the process without speaking. Behind him appeared the reflection of Salvatore, sleeves rolled, expression concentrated. Julian watched in silence as invisible hands guided comb and scissors through an invisible haircut, reflected with perfect detail in the glass. At the end, Sal dusted the customer's neck, nodded once to his own work, and both figures vanished together. On the counter lay exact change for a cut no living man had received. From then on, Julian stopped resisting the idea that some routines refuse burial. He began speaking to the empty room when he closed, not dramatically, just practical things. That the towels were folded, that the register balanced, that chair too had been wiped down. The snipping still happened. Sometimes, especially if he rushed on his last night before moving out of town, he left a fresh tin of talc, a new comb, and a handwritten note beside the second chair. For Sal, shop looks good. In the morning, Russo found the note tucked neatly into the cash book, and the comb already soaking in disinfectant as if ready for the first customer. Julian liked that, not because he wanted proof he had worked beside a ghost, but because it meant the place was still being watched by someone who understood the craft. Is a kind of haunting too. Some men leave family, some leave debts. Salvatore had left a standard. Wow. This ghost of Salvatore, I think. Okay, that last name reminds me of the Vampire Diaries, which means the Salvatore brothers, which means Damon and Stefan Salvatore. They are the original Salvatore brothers. They became vampires in 1864, which is a year before Lincoln was killed.
Yes.
So, something tells me that Catherine Pierce is the one who turned them 400 years after she became a vampire. She's like more than 500 years old anyway. She's like about, I don't know, 600 years, I'm thinking. Yes, about 600 years old. Catherine Pierce. When she met the Salvatore brothers, they were still human. They were like in their early 20s and in their late teens. So I think Stefan was about 17 years old. His brother was like perhaps maybe in his 20s, somewhere around there. I don't really know. Perhaps. We don't really know, but Damon is a lot older than Stefan. So their father, I don't know his real name, but I don't really know how to pronounce it. It's kind of weird name, but it might be Giovanni, but I don't really know. So Damon and Stefan, their father found them alive somehow. He was shocked to see their children their sons walking like they're still alive, even though they're dead, but they're actually vampires. They transitioned into vampires because they wanted revenge for what their father did to them when they were young, when they were still human. So, but yeah, that is the reason why. Now their father's dead. Their mom died somehow. They think she died in 1858, but I think somehow the vampire turned her into a vampire.
Yep.
I think her name was Lily. Lily Salvatore.
Yep.
Damon and Stefan's mom. Yeah. So this is why the Salvatore name just sounds familiar to me. It just reminds me of Damon and Stefan Salvatore. So their house was turned into a Salvatore boarding school. Coincidence? I'll have to rewatch the Vampire Diaries and see how it goes, especially with the originals. There are on Prime Video. I'll have to watch it again. It's really awesome. But yeah. Anyway, the story's finally done, so let's go with the questions. Any of you guys who are watching my show right now, it's almost 9:00. So if you guys have any questions, let me know in the comments down below what you guys think, and we'll figure it out with the answers about the story. How can it be related? Is Julian afraid of the spirit named Salvador, who's been dead for like many years? Before Julian was, was a barber at midnight, like before he ended up working at the barber shop where he lived. So anyway, let's get started on the questions. We got 10 questions and 10 answers. So I hope you guys ready for that. So let's get started. Would you have kept working there after hearing the scissors?
Yes.
I probably would too, yes.
I got bills to pay, so yes, I would.
If you end up working as a barber?
Sure.
Or the barber's assistant?
Yep.
And I'm turning to you guys who are watching my live stream right now. Would you have kept working there after hearing the scissors? Let me know in the comments if this makes any sense to you. And that's the question for you guys. Would you ever actually work at the barbershop with a ghost? I would probably be brave enough to talk to the dead. I mean, the spirit of the barber. So,
okay, I think I figured out a
I
system
actually
for the three of
would.
us to share two cars.
But
So,
my
just
answer is
hear me
going to
out.
be a
I
yes.
promise you guys won't be inconvenienced at all.
I mean, it's a tragic story and a tragic way to die, especially unexpectedly from natural cause and from anything else. Let's go to number 2. What do you think Sal wanted most? Order, respect, or continued purpose? My guess is that he wanted order. Like, actually, I mean, like, respect and continue doing the purpose. So I'm guessing he would wanted to continue his purpose, like cutting his customers' hair, like the style those customers would want,
It's okay, Sue. We'll
just because Sal knew the routines and helped customers what kind of hairstyles they wanted. So just to be respected and also remembrance. I think Sal also wanted to get noticed, and he wanted to be very helpful to the living barbers, the humans who are still alive. So that's what I want. I mean, that if I were him, that's what I want. I want people to notice me and appreciate my work, and they would like not be afraid to work right beside me, and so I hope you guys are happy about it. If you are happy, let me know in the comments down below. Would you smile at this ghost? Let me know in the comments. I probably would be. Even my husband says yes. Let's go to number 3. Is a correcting ghost more unsettling than a violent one? My guess is that I think the unsettling spirit, yes, but if it was a violent ghost, which means he's angry about something, not moving on, not finding anything to help him find peace, or like his work is not finished, or finding the right person to help him move on. That sort of violent, which means like he's angry about something, not going to heaven or not being appreciated. No wonder why the spirit might be angry. No wonder why he's violent, just because he doesn't get all the credits and recognition. But for Sal Salvatore, he got recognition, he got to be remembered the way he was, and he got to be appreciated of his work. He got a lot of credit, and this is why Sal can move on now, find peace. And Julian loved working with Sal Salvatore, even though Sal is a ghost. And Sal is probably ready to move on. I'm happy that Julian and Sal got to work together, no matter what. So let's go to number 4. We're almost done here. What would you have bothered you more? The mirror reflection or the exact change left behind? I think the mirror might be bothering people. If I saw something in a mirror, I could be bothered, but I would probably process that long enough, and I would probably start communicating with this ghost, and I would probably tell Sal how much I loved his work, and he did a wonderful thing even though he was alive. We would want to continue working with Sal. I would not be angry about it, that he's haunting the place. But I would definitely tell this ghost how much I appreciated his help and corrective way. So that's exactly what I would have done if I were Julian, to tell this ghost that he would be more welcome to continue doing his routines as a barber. That's what I would do. But it would not bother me, but the mirror, seeing this reflection inside would be like actually would be amazing thing. I would not change my tones, my reaction. I would probably just be happy to see this ghost. If Julian would have said that he was appreciative about Salvatore's work, Julian would have said, "Thank you for helping. We appreciate your work." That's exactly what Julian did. He wrote a note that he was thanking Sal for his help. So he did the right thing. Okay, so we got 5 questions left. We are in 5 questions before I sign off. We are in 45 minutes now. We're almost done here. And tomorrow I'm going out to the movies. And I won't be back until like sometime in the afternoon. So I should probably finish reading my book right after I'm done with this show. If you love my show, please leave me a comment down below. Give me some heart emojis, some smiles, and or whatever. Just let me know if you want to hear more stories. If you want to be a part of it. What?
Cinnamon buns.
Okay, that's fine. Okay, so why do workplaces with strong routines make good hunting settings? I'm thinking a barbershop. Perhaps maybe another hunting place would be like a museum, especially Museum of Shadows. We actually have a Museum of Shadows here in Omaha, in downtown Omaha, actually, right where Chris and I went for our lunch to see my mother. So it's like a few blocks away from where we were. And if you guys ever come to Omaha, go to your Google Maps and type Museum of Shadows in Omaha, and then you click search and it will show you the exact where that Museum of Shadows is. So like literally you can but you cannot use your phone to film or take pictures, but you can rent the ghost equipment. So then you can take a tour and you can start feeling something creepy at the Museum of Shadows. The creepiest shit that you can feel is in the basement. There's a lot of horrible, creepy shit in the basement. When I went down there a few times, I felt like there's something evil in there. Only in the basement, there is something creepy. And what I saw was Claire the doll. She is mostly evil thing. So what you have to do is all you have to do is ask permission of Claire the doll if you would like to enter this little cave, and wait for it. If she shakes, which means she says no, you do not have permission to come in. But if she doesn't shake, she meant yes, you are coming to see me. So you would have to get permission from Claire the doll if you want to go inside and look her in the eyes and see what she really looks like. So it's called Museum of Shadows in downtown Omaha, right here in Omaha. So hopefully maybe Chris and I will go back if we choose to. We might, but this October we're going actually to the actual haunted house in Kansas City during the day. It's the Sally House. We don't know Sally's actual last name, but it's called the Sally House in Kansas City.
We'll get some ribs.
And some salad and a bunch of other shit. So a lot of places have a lot of hauntings. Some are friendly, and most of them are violent. So a lot of workplaces can be haunting, especially museums and abandoned buildings, like Alcatraz or whatever. Probably, but there's a lot of haunted places. Even the actual homes. Well, it depends. Anyway, let's go to number 6. We're almost done here. This video is a little bit longer, but that's okay. Would you have redone the haircut after the scissors reacted?
Yes.
Yes, we would have. I mean, I'm also asking all of you, my dear fans who are watching the show right now, same question to you all. So, would you have redone the haircut after the scissors reacted? Let me know in the comments if you would have done that same thing. I probably would have. If I worked at the barber shop, yeah, I probably would. If I saw all the shit like that, I probably would have. So, anyway, I'm so tired. I'm sorry, but I've been, doing laundry all day, getting everything taken care of, doing the dishes, doing laundry, ordering our new shit. So, let's go to number 7. Do you think Sal understood he was dead? I think so, yes. Apparently, Sal understood that he's no longer alive. And somehow, maybe he knew, but he just didn't want to admit it. So, yes, he did actually understand that he is a spirit and ready to move on. I probably would have done the same thing if I were him. Let's go to number 8. We're 3 questions left. Was Julian right to start speaking to the empty room? Yes. Let me know in the comments if you think Julian did the right thing by talking to Sal Salvatore, even though you can't really see him, but you could feel his presence inside the barbershop. Let me know what you guys think. So let's go to number 9. Why does craftsmanship feel like something that might outlast a person? Perhaps maybe it. Okay, I don't really know why it feels like something outlasts a person. Perhaps maybe Sal probably wanted to make sure that everything was taken care of properly, especially with the haircuts, cleaning up the barbershop after helping the client with their hairstyles, that sort of thing, you know. I'm not really sure about it. What do you think about this? Here's a question. Why does craftsmanship feel like something that might outlast a person?
Because it probably can.
Maybe. It probably could, yeah. Let me know if this makes any sense to you all. All right, we are in the last question before I sign off. If a dead professional improved your work, would that comfort you or disturb you? Well, I think it actually comforts. And same question to all of you guys who are at home watching this show. And if this makes any sense to you, do you think this dead professional improved your work? Do you think that it's a comfort or you are being disturbed? Let me know if this makes any sense. I think it improves every work and it comforts me. Do you think it comforts you too?
I think so.
It does the same thing, yes. All right, so we are out of time. So just want to say thank you guys for listening, and hopefully you guys would have been participating on this. And we are in 56 minutes now. We're almost done here. So I just want to say thank you guys and for being supportive, and thank you for watching, and we'll be doing another episode by tomorrow, same time as always. It's already 9 p.m., so I gotta get ready for tomorrow. The story we'll be doing is called The Cellar Door in Winter. This is the new one. So get ready for tomorrow night, 8 p.m., as always. And I hope you're brave enough and safe. And all right, so have a wonderful night, and we'll see you all tomorrow. Please click like, share, and subscribe to Ghosting with Anya. And hope to see you back out here on live stream. So share all this with everyone you know and who believes in all this shit and who doesn't, but that's okay. So please click like, share, and subscribe, and we'll see you all back here on live stream of Ghosting with Anya tomorrow night, 8 o'clock, as always. Have a wonderful night and stay safe, stay spooky, and good night. Thanks for watching. Bye.